Hello, hello. Just checking my mic's working. It is working. Fantastic. Good evening, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Just busy evening and pottering around. So I've grabbed some stamps out. Going to just do my happy floral stamping. Sometimes I do this where, I'm a bit of in a hurry, or I don't know. I just don't want to overthink it. I go to what I enjoy. And that is a tip that I regularly give to people. Sometimes your brain is just not in the mood to be learning a new skill. So actually it's helpful just to return to your favorites, and that's okay. Okay? I give you permission to do that. So I have just grabbed some stamps off my shelf. I've not chosen some colours yet. If anyone's got any burning desires to see me do any particular colour schemes, please speak now or forever hold your peace. So I will quickly say hello to people. So you've got like 30 seconds to type in the chat if you've got anything particular. If you are watching on the replay, thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry you couldn't participate in the live chat, but I really do appreciate every single person that comes back and watches my videos. It helps me keep going. It helps my channel to be seen. And also thank you so much for those thumbs ups. I know you must get sick of me saying it, and my lovely moderators do remind you as well, but it really does help. It does, I promise. So hello Sherry, Monica, oh, Sherry, Monica are chatting to each other quite a bit. All I can see is Sherry, Monica, Sherry, Monica. Hi, Janine. Hi, Judy. Hi, Barb. Susan, Annie, Jan, Roberta. Roberta, lovely to see you. Long time no see. And Susan and Sue. And who else? Blues and Purples. Oh, the good old favourite Blues and Purples. Yeah. So please do share this video out. I think I've shared them in all the good places. WhatsApp. If you would like to have a WhatsApp notification, all you have to do is email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and I will add you to pinks and greens. I will add you to my broadcast list. You just get a little bing notification that I am live. Ditto on the blues. I know you guys, you love your blues and purples. It's the best. It is the best. Okay, I know what. I'll show you the stamp sets that I've got on my desk, and then right. The reason I'm partly stamping this today is because I have welcomed some new team members. I've had 3 new team members recently, 1 returning one. So I think I'm assuming I gave her a gift the first time round, but I have 2 people who've just joined my team for the first time they've ever been in my team. So what I tend to do is send out a notebook. I was also making up some card swatches. So I had already punched out each one of the little circles of cardstock. So I've made up little swatches for them. So they'll be getting that in the post. And also Stampin' Up have come out with this little, it's kind of like a little crib sheet note, like a note. No, I've had to explain it. Monica, what are they called again? I've forgotten what they're called. Hold on, I'll show you. They're a demonstrator. Oh, there it is. It's called My Ready Reference. There we go. And it's a little like, it's almost like, when you were doing exams and you had to like write notes on little postcards. It's a bit like that. Anyway, it's really useful for us as demonstrators because there are various like numbers and things that we need to keep in our heads when we're just doing orders and things like that. And also if we're wanting to progress with various titles and things. So that little reference book is really helpful. So I'm sending those out as well as a little thank you for people who are joining. Hello, it is past midnight. Whoa, Martina, whoa. Teals, purples and soft succulent. Very particular, Sue Kresge there. Very particular. All right, let's get down to the desk. There we go. That's what I've picked out. And I thought it'd be fun to use those. Okay, so if you're wanting the teals and the blues, let's grab out then these. Now this one's going to be leaving us, isn't it, at the next year sometime. So this is the in colour from that came last year. This is the in colours, two of the in colours that came this year. Let's pull out some purples and blues and maybe a bit of Pear Pizzazz. Okay. Maybe a little bit of shaded spruce. Now I've just realised I'm not sure that I've got my cloth dampened. Sorry, bear with. It's not very good housekeeping, is it? But I have got some water in a cup, so there we go. Let's shove that on there and let's see if that will get things going for me. There we go. These are sort of semi-damp, but they're starting to go crusty at the side. They start to go crusty at the sides. If anyone's purchased one of these are the what they're called, Simply Chamois that Stampin' Up do, and they come in this lovely purple colour to start off with. I did have one of my downline was asking me how you get them clean again, and I was like, you never get them clean again. They just always kind of stay this inky colour, but they do get clean in the sense that you have to wash them, but they never return to the original purple colour that when you first buy it. Okay, but that's just life. That's just the way it is. Okay, there's some things in life you have to accept, and one thing in life you have to accept is that your chamois will never be the same again once it's been used. That's the way it goes. Right, oh my goodness, I've run out of space already. You know what, I'm going to, oh, I know what, look, I've got some space to the side of me. I'm going to stick my ink pads in there, and then I can just grab them out when I need them. I'm very good at cluttering up my workspace, I really am. Okay, let's start with some Balmy Blue then. And I think I'm also going to grab soft sea foam. Keep me going. Right, hello and welcome. I have a texture issue with the sham. I feel like it is slimy and mouldy. Oh really? Okay, that's interesting. I don't feel that way, but alright, I can feel there's something. Oh, look at that. An eyeball underneath. I could feel there's lumps and bumps on here. I basically just grabbed some grid paper that I know I'd used for an event. So some of them have been used, and I think there's probably like some glue or something underneath that's causing a bit of a lump and a bump. Oh, here we go. Look, there we go. That's it. This was the one I used for the children's party. That's why it's got bumps on it. Oh dear. Right. Let's get started. Sorry, for those of you watching the replay, just forward me a few minutes if I'm a little bit, you know. Oh, have a fabulous time, Monica. I'm well, gel. As they say, stick them in moderately hot water with my OxyClean and bingo, they're soft and clean, not spotless, but functional. There we go. There's a good tip from Miss Martina. Yes, they do go rock hard when they're dry. Yeah. All right, so I'm wanting to decorate the front of these lovely notebooks that I purchased, the grid ones. I thought it'd be just nice to decorate them somehow there. So shall we go for a bit of a sunburst, I don't know if sunburst's the right idea, but basically where we go from having a design here that kind of radiates out and then a design here that radiates downwards. All right, that's the one we're going for. I think I've done it, I've done it once before, I may have done it twice before. So welcome to my channel if you've come here seeking out ideas for doing stamped one sheet wonders. I've been doing this style of stamping for, gosh, probably over 5 years now, and so there are various techniques that I've developed along the way for successful stamping, put it that way. I'm not the only person that does it, and I'm not the only person that can do it well. There are lots of people who do this style of stamping, But I think what I've done over the years is developed a little bit of a formula in some instances for people who perhaps are a little bit scared of a whole sheet of plain paper and thinking, how on earth do I tackle that? And so what I like to do is break down the steps just to demystify it a little bit and make it a bit easier for you. So here I've just used that blotchy stamp from Perched in a Tree, this one here, and I've just stamped top 2 corners and then the central portion here, which I'm already regretting, partly because I'm thinking I've got to stamp loads of other colours on here, but anyway, we'll keep going. I think I might stamp, oh, what about some of these leaves? Some of these leaves haven't had as much love as other stamps, so I'm going to grab some of these out. And I think I might do a little, it's a trick that I do where I put a few leaves on one block. You know what, I'm going to get the bigger one out to do that. Now that one at the top there, see if that one will snuggle in there. That one, oh, look at that. Oh, that fits really well. Okay, so this is what I kind of call cheat stamping. So when you just stick some stamps on a block and you make your own stamp, basically, it just means you can stamp quicker. Oh, there are, Martina. Yes, there are. So the on-stage live, so there's a difference between on-stage live and on-stage local. So on-stage live is the 3-day event that's happening in Vienna, starting tomorrow afternoon for some demonstrators and then tomorrow evening for others, and going through from Friday, Saturday. On Stage Local is a Saturday only event that is then happening in other places in the world. All right, so for those of you who are like new demonstrators or perhaps not familiar with that system, that is what is happening. So the On-Stage Live event is where all the kind of the CEO of Stampin' Up, like a lot of the staff of Stampin' Up headquarters are heading there and are already there. And so on the Saturday events, the folks there get to see the recorded content from the live event that's happening in Vienna. All right, now it doesn't always happen in Vienna. Basically, Stampin' Up rotate which continent they go to. So basically, because we are in 3 major continents, the live event is either in the North America and Canada, or it's in Europe, or it's in South Pacific. So it kind of, they change it each event to have the live event in somewhere in the world. So next spring there will be local events in Europe. So those of us in the UK will hopefully be able to make it to somewhere that's a little bit easier to get to. Possibly Martina as well, that there'll be something going on in Germany somewhere as well. Right, I've already made a boo-boo. There's a little bit of pink there, and I think it may have come off a block. I don't know, something happened. And anyway, never mind. So there we go. I've just stamped with the soft sea foam those green elements there. So I'm happy with that. And I was thinking of adding something long and thin into here. I'm just going to have a quick look at my stamps. I don't know whether to do Bamboo Beauty. Just fancied something a bit more sort of long and thin in there. Thank you, Holly. Hi, Glenna. Right, let's get the Pear Pizzazz out. Oh, for those of you who are watching on phone or tablets, YouTube have done a bit of an update with their software, and I don't know if it's for all devices, but basically, did you know you can zoom in now on any portion rather than it kind of just zooming to fill your screen? You can actually do the whole, you know, where you do that on the screen and it zooms really close in. Can you guys just have a check and see if that works for you? It may be that you might need to do a software update, but this is a new thing that has just recently rolled out with YouTube functionality. So just have a double check and see if how that works for you. I can see you all going. I can just imagine you all on your phones going. It works! Yay! What do we need to do? On your phone, Janine, just go zoom in. I was watching Julie Sutcliffe, was Kettlewell, on the Paper Haven this morning, and she was making something and I was like, oh, what is she doing there? And I zoomed in and I could see what she was doing. It was brilliant. It doesn't work for your phone. Oh, okay. You can zoom if you close the chat. Yeah, close the chat. Yeah, close the chat. See if that works. I think it might be just on the newer type things. There we go. You can see, I don't know, you can zoom in on my freckles, I guess. I haven't got much to show you just yet. Right. So I've done the green base. And I was thinking of adding just a pale, something pale in the background. It's not that I'm going to make this... Oops, it just flicked on my leg. Oh, there it's gone. I don't really want this to be the focal point, but I just want some pale blue. I'll do the balmy. I'm tech challenged, I'm not going to touch anything. Okay. Oh, hi Janice. Happy birthday, Peter. Did you have a nice meal? So if you're new to my channel and you're thinking, gosh, Ruth is very familiar with some of these folks, that's because I've met quite a few in real life, or we've certainly met via Zoom or, you know, chatting online. So you are very welcome to join this Artful Stampin community. Just head to Artful Stampin Space on Facebook. The links are in the description. And yeah, I'd love getting to know new folks. So, you know, reach out. Say hi on here as well. So that was a bit of Balmy Blue, and I want to go in there and add some depth to this image, but I don't really want to go much darker than Pool Party. So sorry, Balmy Blue. So I've just grabbed out Pool Party in the hope that that will be significantly different, but not too different. So I'm just going to stamp that on top of there. Yeah, okay, I like that. Yes. And can you zoom in on different sort of places? Like if you were to zoom in on here, can you do that? Hi, Lighthouse Stamping with Lorraine. He's snoring next to you. Oh, happy birthday, Peter. Sleep well. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit of blue in there now. I've got a bit of space for... Oh, I do. I do. Bring the Balmy Blue back in. Hello, Dee Dee. Actually, everybody, I do have a class next Tuesday. And I do have some spaces if anyone is interested. It's to make a pop-up box. So we stamp a whole sheet and I teach you how to make a pop-up box and a lid. So you do need to have, ideally have a hot glue gun and some flower dies or flower punches so that you can punch out some flowers. Alright, so just to add a little bit of additional texture then to these flowers, there's this stamp here, that one from Art Gallery, which is brilliant for adding additional texture. Oh, I'm just laughing at Glenna's comment. Glenna's obsessed with this K-pop band, aren't you, Glenna? What are they called again? I know, she'll shoot me for not remembering their name. My iPad had a hiccup and I got locked up. Oh no! Nini. Oh, that's cute, Sherry. Nini. Nini, can I have some cake? Nini, can I have another cookie? Sorry, I've just read Martina's comment. That's hilarious. My ex-husband was a Peter. For him, I had a variety of different names. Oh, you're so funny. Right. Let's go in with some gorgeous grape. I think that generally goes with the territory of having ex-husbands. They do go by various names. Right, I'm stamping and doing a very small twist and stamping again, okay? Because I really sometimes struggle with the negative space in these stamps. I don't really want to have to go back in there and do colouring, so I'm just doing a very small twist. I should actually be using my stamping mats. Because these are photopolymer, aren't they? Okay, so that was the large hollyhock, which, if you hadn't already guessed, I have cut that up because I wanted to. I thought it would be easier to use cut up, and it is. Oh, got me. Hello, Cindy. Just made a pot of Paris cheese. Help yourselves. Nice to see you, Miss Cindy. Hi, Paula. Nope, not missed everything yet. Not finished yet. Paula, are you going to on stage? Yes, I know. What is Paris tea? I was wondering that. I'm glad someone else asked. Right, so that was Gorgeous Grape. I'm wondering whether to go in with some Orchid Oasis for some of these little flowers. So I'm going to do that trick again where I'm putting 2 stamps together, or one more than one stamp together rather, just to make my life a bit easier when it comes to stamping these out. Oh, I've still got these to use. Right, I'll do that in a minute. Oh, Andrea knows Paris tea. Okay. It's for people in the know, this Paris tea. So I'm using, should I say what I was using? Orchid Oasis for these 2 little flowers from the Heavenly Hollyhocks. Or as Eliza Doolittle would say, Heavenly Hollyhocks. Hi, Carolee. It's a light bergamot flavour with a bit of vanilla. Ooh, oh, I might like that because I like Earl Grey. I will look out for that. Oh dear, sorry. Didn't realise I had my notification still on my phone. Sorry about that. There we go. Oh, Amazon has it. Oh, see you, Sherry. Take care. Right, I want to use now some Starry Sky, I think, for these ones. Is it caffeine free? Asks Tina. I love how we all get a little bit educated every time we do a live. Not just about stamping, about all sorts of things on this channel. Marvellous. That's pretty, isn't it? Now, I think I have done it in the past, so I've used that middle one for doing the middles. For not just the hollyhocks, but also these ones. Why not, eh? Maybe not the smallest, it doesn't seem to look right in there, but right. Need to come back in and do the centres of these, don't I? Where's the... Right, what did I use? Gorgeous Grape. I'm wondering whether just to put a little bit of rich Razzleberry in the centre of that, actually. Oh. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of that. What's it called? Phobia? The tetra. It's not phobia, but that sensation. Little holes. Ooh. It's alright, I'm going to power through in the name of art, don't worry. It's not going to stop me. The King of Belgium will automatically be the godfather of every 7th son born in Belgium. Every 7th son? What? 7th to one person? Fred, stop being mean. Stop being mean to Jan. Hi, Carla. There's only one Jan, Fred. Don't be mean to her. And put your pants on. The new triple flower stamp from Vintage Christmas Set is my favourite at the moment. Oh, it is so lovely, isn't it? It is very, very nice. The leaves are gorgeous too, aren't they? Right, this is Rich Razzleberry. I've decided to use that to stamp some of these lovely little purpley flowers. These just help to fill any gaps you feel that need filling. Oh, it's coming along. Right, I'm thinking I'd like to add some more greenery with a bit of shaded spruce and these gorgeous leaves here. I did do a little bit of stamp surgery, didn't I? On that little holly. Well, it's sort of like a berry on a fern, really. But anyway, I did do some stamp surgery on it because it just needed it, didn't it? But anyway, we'll do the shaded spruce first. I'm kind of just looking for a few gaps. I don't want to just stamp where, you know, I'm kind of looking for where I could perhaps put a little clump. That's good. There's a bit of a space there. So this is a perfect example of how you do not have to use stamp sets confined to just the stamp set that it was designed to go with. You can use them for whatever you want. Cindy, that's hilarious. Yes, I know, Janice, I know. That's why it's so funny when I say it. Because, yeah, I think I've told you the story of an actor friend of mine who he went to a costume fitting, and the lady who was doing his costume fitting said, right, can you take your pants off? And because he's British, he got very worried. He thought she meant to take his underwear off. That's so funny. And then he realised, oh no, it's not underwear, it's trousers. Did anyone ever push that button and the cat did get pulled over? Oh, I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to explain that one, Barb. Oh, the car, not the cat. Oh, that's so funny. The cat pulled over when you pressed the button. Oh, I'd like to know more about that, Barb. Oh no, typo. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, this shaded spruce ink is rather eager to leave the ink pad. I think I've got a bit of a juicy one here. Oh, oh goodness me, I'm so scared I'm going to get ink everywhere. Look, yeah, it's a bit juicy, this one. Okay, I'm going to have to deal with you later, because I still need you to do some other bits of stamping. Right, let's so I've got the little one that I committed stamp surgery to, this one. I've cut the berries off because I need to be strategic now. I've got little areas down here that I want to add more of this kind of shaded spruce colour, and I need to be a little bit more specific. So this is where a little leaf like this is so handy for just sort of tucking into various places. So there we go. Now Fred says, but was he wearing boxers of briefs? Oh dear. Ellen has pulled over with the car, in the car with the kids. Oh, she's done the emergency stop. Hubby got thrown out once by his mum. Ah! Ha ha! Oh yeah. Yep, that's what they say. If the kids don't stop arguing, you just pull over because it's dangerous. And you say, kids, you need to be quiet or else. It's not fair on the driver. Right. Okay. Spotted one little gap here. Ooh, a few more gaps. Right. I like it. So we're nearly there. Just a few more steps to go. I'm thinking, oh my word, I've just had a look. Shaded spruce has made its way onto like so many of my ink pads. I hadn't realised how juicy it was. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's definitely a bit juicy. Oh well, That's what happens when you buy new ink pads. Sometimes there's a tad more ink than needed in them, and yeah, you just need to sort of just clean it up a little bit. It's fine. It's just water-based ink, so it's not a problem. But just be aware of it when you're using them, in case you you get smudges and stuff. So just have to have a cloth handy. What was that, Carla? Oh, I'm sorry, Carla. Oh, huge hugs, yes. Oh, and it was quite a sharp stop too, was it, Ellen? Oh, you're going to tell tales on your kids? Tell us what they were doing. Right. Oh, now heads up. Apparently France, I've just seen, Janine sent me that France Martin is stamping a wreath this later today. So what's the time now? Oh, actually in 45 minutes or so. I think it's scheduled for 45 minutes time. Is that right? Janine. So if you don't know who France Martin is, she's an American demonstrator, and I sent her a stamped wreath when I used her $1 Million Sales stamp, and I think she quite enjoys the process now. She's had a go herself. So if you like watching people stamp, you know, round wreaths, then do go and watch France Martin. Tell her I sent you. She very kindly sends people my way too, so hello if you're watching from and you've come over from Frenchie's channel. So these are the bamboo leaves. I just felt that I needed to elongate some of the design in areas. Oh, this is so cute. It's nice to tuck into different places. Oh, is it? Oh, of course you can go and watch Ellen as well. You can watch France on the replay. Go watch Ellen live instead. So if you don't follow Ellen Woodbridge, please do. She's an Australian demonstrator. Does a lot of lives as well. Always when I'm in bed, but that's fine. Thank you, Holly. Who else does lives in here? Right, I don't need to actually zoom in too much because some of you can do it already with your phones, but there we go. Right, the only thing that I was left that I was thinking possibly of doing was just adding a little bit of a lacy touch somewhere. However, I am rather full already, so if I do it, I'm going to do it in a pale colour. I know normally I would say do your detail in dark, but because I don't want the eye to be taken away from the focal point of the dark flowers, I'm actually going to stamp this in a pale colour. I'm wondering whether to do it in Fresh Freesia. Yeah, they do. Although with our new, have your clocks gone? Have your clocks changed yet in Aussie? In Australia? Night, Janice. Sleep well, my darling. Give Peter a kiss from us all. Happy birthday. Oh, it's 11:17 a.m. Ah, okay. I did 2 of these last week. One of the 9 on the page with watercolour, and I used a wet brush to smooth ink. The other had 5, and it was stamping like this one. So much fun. Oh, Kimberly, good. Did you share it on Artful Stampin Space? I'd love to see it. Sorry if you have already, I've forgotten. I don't always remember people's names. Right, shall we do a bit of dottage? Bit of dottage. So I've got Perched in a Tree here. Just fabulous dottage. Fabulous. Oh, Shaz! Great to see you, my darling. Now go to bed. We've had a busy few weeks. Right, where's Rich Razzleberry gone? There you are. My cats don't know about the time change. Oh no. You have made a very similar design once using the bamboo. Yes. Yes, it was very pink, and I used the sun rays, I think, in it as well. It's 7:20 here in Ontario, Canada. Oh. New York. Yes, Artful Stampin Space, Kimberly. Yeah, please do share on there. There we go. I think we're done. No worries, Shaz. Shaz's daughter just had a little bit of a rough time of things, so yeah, I'm sure Shaz will explain more next week. Turned in late. What set does the largest flower come from? This large flower. This comes from Heavenly Hollyhocks, this one here, but I've actually done some stamp surgery. Yeah. The dog gets so confused with the time change. Oh. Right, I was going to cut these up to make the notebooks. So, where's my trimmer? Okay, I think I'm actually going to cut this down a little bit. You know what would be easier is, Ruth, if you measure what the notebook actually is, it might help. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. So 14. I think it's by 14 by about 8 1/4. So let's just double check this. 14 by 21. Okay. So if I cut this down to 13, actually, if I cut off a centimetre here, hold on, 21 minus 1 is 20, yeah, it's okay. Actually, I might take off, I think I'll take off 2 centimetres, so take that off. And cut this down to 12. So that will actually leave me, if I swivel this round, it will actually leave me a middle section that I can use for something else. Yay! That looks nice, doesn't it? Now I'm thinking, do I get the old corner rounder out and just corner round that? We've still got their Project Life corner rounders. Put it that way around. Cute. So on the other notebook, I like having the bigger one on the inside. Tidy, as they say in Wales. Thank you, Susan. My daughter just called to tell me she killed a spider. Did I need to know this? Oh, happy birthday, Sheila. Well, she obviously likes to share news with you, Jan, doesn't she? Oh, not for a little while yet, then. People have obviously been good getting their cards to you, though. Oh, bless. Oh, yeah. I've been on for 55 minutes, Sheila. Yeah. Hey, Spice Girl. Sheila B. That's so funny. She is a Spice Girl. She's a spicy spider girl, our Sheila B. Right, there we go. Probably does need a layer of varnish or something, but I'm not going to do that now. Yeah, I like these. They're lined, so not lined. They've got square dots. They're great for like drawing card sketches and things. So, hold on. Need a little bit more glue there. And then I have that one spare to do a card. That would look lovely as a long, a slimline card, wouldn't it? Right, so let's go over colours then. Oh, they're all falling out. Right, bear with. I've just got to figure out what I did actually use. So I used Pear Pizzazz, Pool Party, Highland Heather, Fresh Freesia. Right, used all those. Oh, I didn't use Highland Heather actually. No, I'll put that one away. Right. Did I use Blackberry Bliss? No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't end up using Soft Succulent. Oh, sorry. Whoever it was that requested Soft Succulent. I'm so sorry. I got distracted with the Pear Pizzazz and the Soft Seafoam. Sorry. Right, so we ended up using Soft Seafoam, Pear Pizzazz and Shaded Spruce. Then we used Balmy Blue and Pool Party for the light blue behind the scenes. Orchid Oasis and Starry Sky. Gorgeous Grape for the big flowers. And then Rich Razzleberry for accents. And then Fresh Freesia in the background. So there we go. So that's what we used. And then stamp set wise, we used Heavenly Hollyhocks, Perched in a Tree, just that one from Graceful Tiles, the flowers and the leaves from Vintage Christmas, Bamboo Beauty, the bamboo and the leaves, and then Art Gallery, that one and those ones as well. Is that it? I think that's it. There we go. Oh, thank you, Susan. Can I join your team, please? Oh, no, these, yeah, so those of you who've just joined it, these notebooks are going to go to a couple of teamies who've just joined up, so yeah, there we go. I was hoping I really want to come to Australia, but that won't stop me. Good for you. Just go no matter what. Yeah. Just go with a big stick. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. There we go. Right. thank you everybody. Now you don't necessarily have to have every single one of these colours. You can achieve quite a lot with fewer, and you can do what's called stamping off, doing second generational stamping, so you can get a lot done with that. So right, lovely to see you all. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, I am going to be on Thursday, and yeah, tomorrow I've got to finish off prepping for my classes on Saturday, and yeah, there we go. You're welcome everybody, lovely to see you. Sorry I keep yawning, it is late now, it's 12:30 at night, midnight, past midnight. And yeah, go watch Ellen, go and see what she's up to, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow at some point. Okay, and please just email me if you need anything, ruthtrice@gmail.com. You know, if you've got any questions about the products I used. Lots of love, bye.